Hello to everyone. This is Joanna, and today I seem to have more recording time than ever before. Sometimes my phone shows me how much time I have, sometimes it doesn't. It'll count down, but it looks like I have 51 minutes, which I won't even need, maybe 10. I wanted to come back and share with you a stamping fauxtorial for the look that you see right here. And what a fauxtorial is, if I haven't mentioned that, only if you don't already know, it is just like a tutorial where you're not showing what you did, but you're telling where you did after. So along the lines of YouTube language, they have been called tutorials, where like I don't do the look on here, but I tell you what I use. But what I do need to do is when I do looks like this, I do need to come on here. I just wasn't thinking about it when I did this one. And because I don't have the cotton rounds you hear me talk about, I've been using cotton balls, which is not a good thing to do when you're nail stamping. I had said because you run into the risk of getting the little fuzzies on your nails. I do have the cotton rounds that I like coming in the mail, as well as a new OPI Scotland collection. But there is a plate that I use, and this is the Lina Dress Your Nails '01 plate, and the image that I used was this right here. And it didn't turn out exactly like I wanted it to, because I couldn't exactly like turn the image the way that I want it, you see, and hopefully that comes in and quits playing. But there is a stamping plate by Uber Cheek, I think. Their number 2 set, which I don't have. I have a lot of their sets. But the number 2 set has an actual gingham image on it. And I'm trying to, yeah, there you go. So as you can see, there's no way that I can straighten this out. And this is the image that I did. And like I said, using this cotton, and then I'm using the acetone to pat that down. Plus, when I use a white stamping polish such as this one, I also don't have the cuticle guard or the little latex barrier that I had been using. So I'm cleaning all that off my fingers. And when I first did it, there was a lot of white everywhere. It takes a while for that to come off. I think by the time that I showed the photo on Instagram, I was just getting a lot of that off. And as you can see, it's still some here even hours later. So after I do a few more hand washings, that'll be off. And that's the risk that I run using a white and a black stamping polish without that barrier. Even though I'm using nail polish remover to try to get that off, it just hangs on a bit, and it's usually under here. But after some significant hand washing, it does come off. But I do like this. And I haven't used that image before. This is the one where I ran into a little bit of trouble. But you can do this in any color. And somewhere around here, I have a couple of stamping plates that have a little ant on them. So a lot of the things that I used to see years ago, whether hand painted or stamped, people would do it in a red checked pattern, and they'd put a little stream of ants or a little ant along here. I could have put a little ant on these 2 fingers, but I don't know where that plate is. But I am going to start probably doing some demos on here, more than just the demo, and showing actual looks that I do that are like this. And I finally have my nails, guys, just the way I want them. I still have to do some cleaning up or whatever, but they are finally like the length or whatever that I want them. And usually when they get like this, something happens. Something happens at work that messes them up or does something to them. Now, the polish that I used, and this is why I say I need to use this up. It's got this line. I always have to shake this up. This is an old cult classic. This is Orly Snow Cone. At one time, this was a very popular blue a few years before I ever found it. Because right about the time I got into nail stamping, I started hearing about cult classic polishes. Like, there were some China glaze ones for Audrey, watermelon rind. I don't know if one was called Wagon Wheel or something to do with a wagon, but those were like cult classics to have. And then I almost was going to use this one. This is Pacific Blue. This is a loved and cherished one that no longer exists, from Sally Hansen. And I would have thought that by now they would have brought it back, because everything that they have brought out that's supposed to be like this is not. So I don't know if they're just not being truthful. Maybe whatever helped them make this, like a supplier. I know sometimes it has to do with the chemicals that a company is supplied, and if a particular dye or something goes out of market, maybe something happened, and that's why they had to discontinue it. And they need to just tell people the truth on that, because to this day, people are still asking for this polish. And people that are making polish nearly this color, they're making money. But I do have a backup bottle of this. And I did use this. And I almost used my image from this plate because it's a bit similar. And I was just going to do the gingham on 2 nails. I really like and favor the area right here on this plate. I do a lot. And then I also like these 2 areas here. So I will say if there's ever a plate that I've shown, such as this one or any other one that you want to see a look from, just let me know. I was doing French manicures there for a while till I ran out of strips. And I do still have these 3 plates that I need to demo for you guys. So I think after this work week, I'm going to come back and do that because I think I've let too much time run in between. But this one has the sea image. I think it had a dinosaur image. I didn't realize that when I was showing this to you guys. But it does. It has a little dinosaur. I didn't recognize this or notice it when I first showed this plate. And then this is another one that I am supposed to be coming back. But you see how my nails are small compared to these images. But you guys have heard me say that I really like nail stamping. I do have 2 religious plates. One of them I decided to keep as a keepsake. It's got the 3 photos of Jesus on it. And then the little conad one I have used before, the little cross. It has a little fish. It has a Jesus word and things like that on there. I do use that one. So even if you are someone... like if you like religious stuff or you just like florals or you just like words, they have what they call script plates. I even have one that has little Bible scriptures on it. I forgot about that one. It might not be fully Bible scripture. I have to find it. But it has a picture of a Bible and a ring. And it's a MOU London plate. And then plates like this, which are acrylic. But I just wanted to come and share with you what I did here. And I will try to attempt this again a little bit more neater. And my hands, as you can see, are super duper dry. And believe it or not, I rub lotion all over my hands when I'm at home, but I think I'm going to do myself a little dip paraffin treatment or something like that, or pull out my hand mask again. But that was it. I just wanted to come back and share this and just kind of let you see it. It's not the greatest, I know. But from a distance, it just gave me something to do. And I guess this could substitute as a gingham plate. And I could have even done like just these 2 nails and left this with something else on there. But I really do like this, and I might do something else. This hand didn't turn out as good as the other one, though, as you can see there. But that was it. Until the next time, everyone have a great evening.